Two-player combinations, okay. Oh, I'll take it. That was fun. It's a pretty sweet joke for the beehive. Ah! It's good. We're full of puns here. Speaking of puns, Manipo, I listened to the last game from 2 Saturdays ago and realized that apparently you are not supposed to just simply walk into more doors. For anybody that doesn't know what I'm talking about, we had a joke about more doors. Any Lord of the Rings fans knows exactly what I'm talking about. And that we had decided that you could just simply walk into more doors. Turns out you can't. You run into situations where you die. Or might as well die. They lead into very complicated situations. Oh, did you get any more junk yet? I can't sell those. Where's that Plague Doctor hat? I need to remember to switch any stuff I get over to... Oh, look, an orchestration roll. For beating that dungeon. Hooray! More music. Alright, Sunken Temple of Qarn. Shield Oath. Alright, let's go. Sorry. I almost ran off without Protect. Yeah, if this is how leveling dungeons are gonna go, I think it's about time to start picking my own dungeons. Get more XP. Get better XP. Not that I don't like helping out low people that need the dungeons. I have played DPS, and I need the dungeons too. So I get it. I mean, I main story quested through Summoner, so I get it. I get DPS queues. They're super long most of the time. Although not all the time. The other day I logged in and I was doing a little bit of Lancer to start getting towards Dragoon, because Dragoon has cool armor. Not gonna lie, that's pretty much the only reason I want to play a Dragoon. They get like the spikiest, coolest armor. But yeah, I was, so I got up to 16 and joined the dungeon queue, and here it was only like 10 minutes, and I was like, oh, that's nuts. That's crazy, especially for DPS. Good. start the final sting, which means our DPS is decent. Oh, of course our DPS is decent. We have a bard. Where do you think you're going? I don't need that. You can have it. Okay, everybody know what they're doing? Everybody claims to know what they're doing. Let's go! Not that I'm complaining. Yep, you're dead. You might as well let it kill you. I might have been right to have some doubts. So the group, I guess, didn't know what they were doing. Thanks for the audio, Silraz. There's not too many mechanics to this. It's basically when he growls, there is, everybody gets Doom. And you have to run to a lighted panel to get rid of Doom. And the Dung Wesps have to be killed right away, or they have a special attack called Final Sting that will outright kill even a tank. He hasn't growled yet. That's kind of surprising. Oh, there it is. Here it comes. Growl. Lighted panels behind me. Bard did not hit the panel fast enough. Whew. Convalescence, make it a little easier to heal me. Not that I need it at the moment, but it lasts for about 20 seconds, so there we go, boss down. Ethereal linen shirt. I don't need that. You guys can have that. One of you casters can have that. Here. I'll have the bee face me. Be first. E, real easy. No abilities. Okay, Fruit of Knowledge. We're gonna need this later. Run over here so we can grab the other one. Okay, Flame of Magic. Death Claws tend to hit a little hard, so we're gonna get a defensive buff. Not that we really need it, but oh, so 4.3. I don't think I mentioned this last week. When 4.3 came out, but the Bard's performance now includes wind instruments. So not only do they have string instruments where they could just pull out their harp, and even though it doesn't necessarily sound like a harp, because you have a choice of a couple different things, lute, harp, fiddle, I forget what the other one is. Was it flute, harp, fiddle? I don't think there's a banjo option. Because I'm pretty sure if there's a banjo option, we'd be hearing that all the time in every city. No, sorry, Matty Pill. No sexy sax time. It's flute, oboe, piccolo. I'll check the rest of them as soon as we get out of the dungeon. Because all you need to get access to them is you get an archer 230. You get an archer to 30, and then they become a bard. Well, you do the bard quest, and then you basically just have to go over to a guy in Gridania, in Elftown. And that's the quest, is you go find this guy. And he says, oh, I have to tell you about this thing. And it tells you about the performances and basically says, you agree that you are not playing third-party music or two particular songs that are in this game. I forget which ones they are. It's some of the later songs, and I don't know why those two songs you can't play. I'm assuming it has something to do with the way they were composed is different than the rest of the songs. But yeah, basically the entire quest, it gives you options to get into the performance in the first place is don't play third-party music. And you're supposed to agree to that, which saves Square Enix any hassles as far as legalities. And, yeah. So the funny part was, it came out, that option first came out in, I think it was 4.1, or 4.15. And the day it released, somebody had a YouTube video of them playing Black Hole Sun in-game. So as soon as the next patch came out, which was 4.2, it got changed. Not that the performances were ever taken out again, or not that they were taken out, but it was a matter of what ended up happening was instead they stopped using Lyric Brick. The way it used to be was you have 3 octaves of notes that you can play. And it used to just come up as a whole bunch of buttons. So you basically had like 24 buttons, one for each note. And you could put them in your hotbars. And that's how you play. So to make it more difficult to not play third-party songs, because you're not supposed to, they changed the interface. So now it looks like a piano. And you have to use the actual buttons instead of like using action buttons like these. Oh, why am I attacking that? Here, I thought I was attacking the Soul Stone. No wonder it's taking forever to get damaged. So yeah, this newest patch, 4.3, they decided to add wind instruments. And the difference though is the wind instruments, like the string instruments, when you hit the note, you just get the note. You can't hold it, you can't like hold onto the button to make it like a strum or anything like that. You just play the note. Or you play the strum. I mean, you can hit it quickly and get a lot of strums, but that's basically the extent of it. The wind instruments, however, you can hold down the button that triggers the note, and it actually holds the note. So there's a lot of speculation as to whether they're going to later include that in the strummed instruments. Or in the string instruments. Strung instruments. Strummed instruments. Which are strings. I'd check now, but I don't want my party to have to wait on me. Because I've seen that happen with tanks before. Don't wait on the tank. Pied Piper Midgard. Well, it's funny, and apparently this bard doesn't have the ability. I had it and used it often. Paladin, which is under the Bard series on the YouTube channel. Book for the YouTube channel. Paladin, instead of pulling out like when you play a song as a bard, you actually pull out your harp and strum, and it triggers the song. When you do Paladin, they actually pull out this huge flute. I don't even know if it's qualified as a flute at that point because of its size. But you pull it out while you're running. apparently that same like long flute that they have is what comes out whenever you hit the performance and are picking one of the wind instruments. Did one of my party didn't make it all the way. Oh, it's the bard. Surprise bard. Nope. There we go. This dungeon is almost complete. This will be the roulette for leveling. Huh. Wonder how the monk died. Monk drops super quick. How did that happen? It's not that I don't have everything aggroed, so I don't know. Flash! Flash! Ta-da! Oh, that's what's happening. The monk is just standing in that AoE behind the croc. Okay, so this is flame and fruit. Hooray! I know what I'm doing. Both the DPS or any cutscene. We're gonna go whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't know what any of this junk gear is for. Serial decorated iron scutum. That's low level. You guys can have that. Okay, are you ready? Okay, everybody says they're ready. You know what, lady? You should come over here. This face thing is gonna come over here. Okay. I believe there's only one of those. Or I'm totally wrong. Get over here. So as long as you kill the Sungers on the pedestals, they don't respawn. And then after you get through two of the jurors, you get these mithril verges that come out. They basically make a laser beam. They're Indiana Jones style. Okay. I don't know why this is taking so long. But yeah, every boss is taking an awful long time. Hey, can you guys go kill those, please? I really would appreciate it. Thanks. Apparently it does take an awful long time to destroy stone with a sword. But I mean, it's working. It's just taking a long time. Dark Knight. We'll read that. Because Dark Knight is only 30. And I'm out of here.